Hi, it's Mel, and the next superstar I will be showing you today is Essaymetrics. Essaymetrics is another Google add-on for use with Google Sheets. So you'll need to do a search for Essaymetrics and install this add-on. When you've completed that part of it, you'll need to open up a Google Sheets. Now, I'm actually using the same document that or spreadsheet that I used to demonstrate with Doctopus and Goobrick. And you can see that I've got my features. I've got my 2 tabs down the bottom here from previous. And I'll be going to add-ons, only this time down to Essaymetrics. So I still need to choose where to get the information from. So you can see that we can choose from either a single file, a folder, or a Google Classroom assignment, so which is what we're using in my case. So I'm going to select my class and I'm going to choose my assignment and I'm going to click Import Assignment here. Now you will notice that I actually do pause the video just to ensure that I am maintaining student privacy throughout this process. So as I've clicked Import, you'll see that there's a new tab down the bottom with Essaymetrics, but also lots of new columns here. So now that you can see that my new sheet down here, I've got a new tab, but I've got a new sheet that has got lots and lots of information in different columns. You can choose particular parts, so you can choose to have an email summary or count specific keywords. So if there was a particular task where you were really looking for keywords, it would tell you how many times those keywords have been used. Or if you wanted, with regards to the email summary part, it can actually email the information to the students that you have access. So it can add that information at the bottom of their document, but it can also add information about any feedback that you have given to those students there. But for this purpose, I won't actually be demonstrating either of those today. So I'm just going to close that little window, which means that we can see all the different features. So with this Essaymetrics, we've been able to, within a minute, go and grab lots of information about the documents that my students have submitted to this task. We can see the word count, how many sentences are in that document, how many characters, the average age in reading years. Now with this, the older the age, the more difficult it is to actually understand what the student is saying. So the lower the reading age, generally the higher the quality of the writing. It tells you how many, the average sentence length, how many words are in each sentence, what sort of connectives they've used, whether they've used simple connectives or whether they've used complex connectives. So you can see that there's this person has used lots of great connectives here. It tells you how many sentences without capital letters, without having to go through and actually read it myself. It tells you how many paragraphs there are. So for example, this child has got 393 words, but there's only 2 paragraphs there, whereas opposed to this person has got 17, this person's got 26 paragraphs, but there's only 275 words. So it makes it easier for me to be able to infer information about this student's writing. It tells you the average number of sentences per paragraph. If we scroll over here, what I particularly like about Essaymetrics is that it tells me how many times the student has also revised their document as well. So with some of these, it's been written with only in a couple of sessions, whereas these students here have actually gone back and revised their work quite a number of times. It tells me the last time that they actually edited their document as well. So without me needing to really do anything except click a few buttons, I've been able to actually gain quite a lot of insights into my student writing, in particular looking at the type of language they are using. So I like to keep it all here on one spreadsheet, all the information about this particular assignment that I had set for my students. And based on all of this, I can then go and have a look at individual student writing. In particular, I might have a look at, okay, so this student here, there's a lot of sentences that don't start without capital letters. So that might indicate that we need to do some work around punctuation in particular. Or, some of these students that haven't actually used any complex connectives in their writing. So do some work around teaching them that we've got some simple connectives, but teaching them some more sophisticated language in order to be able to, help them to express their ideas in more detail. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to have a bit of a play with that.